Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the chef behind the scenes. So I'll be showing you today how to make a very simple and easy chicken curry recipe, which I used to make when I was a bachelor. It's very easy. I'll be using a pressure cooker to do it, but you could do it in a kadhai or a pan with a covered hood. So stay tuned. So the first step is to marinate the chicken properly. What I have used, what I have been using is I've taken your haldi. It's like 1 tablespoon of haldi, 1 tablespoon of the tikha lal Everest masala. It's a red chili powder, and I've taken like the Kashmiri mirch. So this is the Kashmiri mirch, and this is the tikha lal. So this is just for like spiciness. This is just for the color, and this is the chicken masala. You can see the Everest chicken masala. This is the haldi, turmeric powder, and this is the tikha lal, Everest tikha lal, and this is the Kashmiri chili powder. So you can use a combination of all these masalas to have a great taste. Also, I'll be marinating the chicken with the mustard oil, so make sure you use a mustard oil. You can get it in any of the supermarkets or in any Indian store. This is a mustard oil is must for this recipe to get all the flavors and the absolute taste. Okay, so stay tuned. So what I have done is I've put the mustard oil in the masalas. Now I'm going to put a little bit of water in this, and I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to put all the masalas into the chicken. The yellow oil that you see, that's the mustard oil. I'm using the mustard oil, little bit of mustard oil, so that it gels properly with the chicken and all the masalas enter and mix up properly. Okay, so as you can see, now I'm mixing up all the masalas and the spices. It has the mustard oil, and I've put a little bit of water. Now it's gonna go to the bowl where the chicken is there, and we're gonna mix it up really well. Alright, I've poured the masala into the bowl now, and I'm now mixing it up really well. And after mixing it up, I'm gonna keep it for like around 15-20 minutes so that the chicken soaks all the masalas and the spices really well. I'm using a spoon here, but it's better if you just marinate it with your bare hands, because in that way the masala enters the chicken's inside the chicken properly, right? So stay along and I'll show you the rest of the process. It's a very easy, and it will be tasting amazing. So from this smell only, I can tell you that this is going to be an amazing recipe if you use the same masalas that I told you. So you can see after mixing it properly, the color has changed. So this should be your aim, and in terms of like what color you should be expecting once the masala are really mixed up really well. And once you start frying them in the oil, so it's gonna again throw out its own colors. So what I've done here is I've chopped an onion. For this recipe I'll be using 2 onions. For this one I've like chopped it in the vertical format. Just cut it as you like. It doesn't really matter, but if you keep it long, it will taste a little bit better, I guess. And for the other onion, what I'll do is I'll put it in a mixer grinder so that I get like a smooth, not smooth, I would say like a semi smooth paste of the onion. And I'll be using a combination of both, like the raw onions as well as the paste, to make the initial gravy, and I'll show you how. So guys, what I've done here is I put some oil in the pressure cooker to heat it up really well, and then what I'm gonna use is so what we call in India is like some sort of garam masala. So I'll be using the cumin seeds and some elaichi or cardamom, and then I'll be using some more garam masala. I'll show you along the way. Alright guys, so I put some cumin seeds and couple of cardamom, as you can see it here. Now what I'm going to put is like a bay leaf, you can see it here, and a dried chili. It's red in color, it's called red dried chili. You can get it in any of the Indian market. So what it will do is it will give a very good flavor to the oil in which we will be frying the chicken. Okay. Alright guys, so what I have put in the oil is like, this is the initial step. and very important for this Indian recipe or any Indian recipe. So I put some garam masala. We call it the khada garam masala. So I put some cardamom. This is one dried red chili. I've just cut it into half, and this is a bay leaf. What all and some more like cumin seeds, like I've mentioned before, right? So what it will do is like it will give a very nice flavor to the oil, and when you start frying the chicken into the oil, the flavor will be just pierce through all the chicken and inside of it, so it will taste great, right? Hey guys, so as you can see, I put a bay leaf, a dried red chili, some cardamom, and like few cumin seeds. You can also use some more masalas, but that's all for now. What I'm going to do now is just mix it up well for maybe 1.5 minutes, and then I'm going to put the onions. I put all the chopped onions inside the cooker, and I'm gonna stir it for around 5 minutes or so, and until you see the onions are like golden brown kind of a color. Once you see that, then you will know that your onions are really fried. And I would suggest to take patience in this step, because this is a very important step for the cooking. You need to ensure that the onions are really fried, not very crispy fried or hard fried, but medium fried, but it should be very neat and clean. And I'm also gonna use these onions, which I'm gonna crush in a mixer grinder, and then I'm gonna put it later as a paste. Alright, now I'm gonna grind the leftover onions. What I've done is I've also put 1 piece chili. If you don't want it to be spicy, then you can skip the chili. And I've also used ginger. I wanted to use garlic as well, but because I'm lazy, I'm not going to do it, because it's going to take some time. I have ready-made ginger garlic paste, which you can buy from any market. You can use that as well. But guys, if you use like the raw garlic and the raw ginger and make it a paste, and then use it in the recipe, it will taste awesome. That's just irreplaceable. So that's a tip. Right, so now I've grinded the onions, the chilies, and the ginger. So it should be like a semi paste, not like a very smoothie kind of a paste, so that it will enhance the flavor. It's like in this way, right? Like it's like a semi paste, not like a total smoothie paste. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the onions. You can see the onions are like more or less little bit fried. You can see it changing the colors. So make sure you put it in the when it's like not too much fried, because if you put it later, then it might not be of very useful.
Yeah, it will still keep the raw taste of the onion, so you make sure you put it when it is not completely done, but on the verge of getting ready.
Okay, now I'm gonna put some ginger garlic paste into the mix. You can use anything. It's not a promotional video. Like I was saying, that if you use the raw ginger and garlic, it will taste better, but just because this is a lazy kitchen, so I'm just using a paste from the market.
This is also raw. It's just that they have made the mix and put it in this little glass jar. So,
and guys, these are the basic things for Indian recipe. That's why you have so much of flavors. This ginger and garlic, these are one of the most important ingredients for the recipe.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, tastes yum.
Guys, what I'm doing is, if you see the onions and the other things are sticking to the bottom or to the base, just put little bit of water, just a little bit, not too much. If you put too much water, it will it will spoil the taste. So just put little bit of water if needed. Okay guys, as you can see, it has the whole mix has little bit fried. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the chicken. The chicken already has all the masalas and spices in it, so I'm not going to add any additional spices at this point of time. I'm going to put all the chicken and mix it up really well, so that all the flavors of the ginger, garlic, and the garam masalas that I have put in, they mix up really well. And then I'm going to keep it in low flame for a little bit of time and stir it for 5-10 minutes.
Okay, he is now mixing it well. Let's see. Okay, we have now put the chicken. Now we are mixing it well. We'll cook it for some time. Make sure it's properly consuming or taking all the masalas that we have put so far.
If you want to enjoy the real taste of chicken and an Indian chicken curry, make sure you get the chicken on the bones. if you do it with the just like the breast pieces, it's not gonna taste the same. So I've mixed all the spices, the onion and everything else with the chicken properly. You can see it's changing color a little bit. What you need to do is like have patience and like cook it in low flame, low medium flame, and once in a while you can like put it on high flame and just mix it up really well, but then again put it on a low flame. So you need to use a combination of both high flame and low flame, and just cook it really well, at least 15-20 minutes, so that the chicken properly mixes up with all the spices. Alright guys, you can see now the chicken and all the masalas and the spices are throwing out their colors and the flavors. What I'm going to do is, it's been like 15 minutes now that I've cooked it. What I'm going to do is now, I'm not using raw tomatoes because I don't like the taste of it. Instead what I'm going to use is like a Maggi sweet and hot and sweet sauce. It will enhance the taste drastically, guys. Just try it once and let me know. So I'm just going to use a little bit on top of it, right? And I'm just going to mix it well.
The only thing that I would also like to add is that in the northern or northern eastern part of India, where we belong to, which is Kolkata, we actually add potatoes in our curry, especially chicken, mutton and fish curries. So we are also going to do that for this recipe. So you can skip it if you don't like potatoes in your curry, but we are going to add it, and we are going to show you how we basically add them.
Now I'm going to put some potatoes in it. Because we are making it a curry, I'm going to add water after I put the potatoes. But if you want to like have it this way, this is like, if you taste it now, it will be the best taste. Once you put the water, the real taste is gone. It will still be there, but this is like when you have like the semi gravy part of it, that's the best, that's the best tasting chicken. Alright, now I'm going to put the potatoes in the chicken. As you can see, yeah, there are a lot of potatoes because we like it. We are Bengalis, can't help it. But just feel free to skip it. It smells so amazing, the chicken.
We have now added the potatoes and now we are mixing it, but it's totally possible to skip, so don't worry about it. It's how we like it, but it tastes awesome if you want to try it this way. And the other thing that I would like to add is the chicken also releases water. So make sure if you want to eat it that way, you need to cook it like faster.
Alright, now I'm gonna put some water in the chicken before I go and close the lid of the pressure cooker. Just make sure that you put the put water as long as all the chicken and the potatoes are submerged. Not more, not less, but little bit like at the same level, I would say. And then give it a good mix.
This looks yummy. Now we are mixing it well. Make sure that all the masalas and the potatoes are properly submerged, and we also have some freshly chopped coriander which we're gonna add.
Now the chicken is ready for the cooker lid to be closed and go for the whistles. Just to show you, see, put just enough water so that all the chicken and potatoes are submerged so that they boil properly, but make like you can just adjust the level of water as per your needs. It doesn't really matter. Okay, this is another important ingredient if you want like a very flavorful and aromatic chicken curry. Use this garam masala. I don't know if you'll get it in UK. We're currently in UK, but this is an Indian masala. You need to use the Shahi garam masala, not the general one, but if you're not getting it, you can just use the normal garam masala as well.
And it's like the mix of all the ingredients that we initially put on our curry when we were showing you: coriander, cardamom, and then some other spices. But also, if you don't get this particular one, you can get any particular brand.
And just put like half tablespoon of it, and it should be fine. It will give enough aroma to the chicken curry.
Yeah, this one is really nice. I really like the smell of the garam masala. Okay, we are adding some freshly chopped coriander. And you can even add it after the curry is done, but we can add it now as well. Close. We're gonna cook it until 2 to 3 whistles, in medium flame, or maybe up to 4 whistles based on the size of the chicken. For us, we would need 4 whistles, but it really depends on the size of the chicken cut.
And then you need to let it cool it down. Don't just open it right away. So 4 whistles, and then just let it cool for like 5-10 minutes, and then you can open it up. Alright guys, it's showtime. So I'm gonna now open it. I've let the chicken cool down for 10-15 minutes. Let's see.
Okay, looks yummy.